The Duchessa's darling.
Testing, cek. Oke, hello, welcome back di streaming game channel ini. Kembali melanjutkan petualangan dari Geralt di game Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Langsung aja, saya ngelanjutin misi-misi yang di video sebelumnya. Langsung aja kita ke objectives-nya.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Find the treasure hidden in the cemetery. Oh, kita pergi ke perkuburan. Hampir aja.
Strange. Can't hear anything now.
Ini masuk ke kuburan ya, serem juga.
Doubt they're the source of the sounds in question.
Oke. Ternyata di kuburan banyak ini ya, banyak harta. Lumayan nih buat memperkaya diri. Langsung aja kita keluar lagi. Saya mau ambil misi ini deh, Big Game Hunter, Witcher Contract.
Damn it. More fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems.
Every Witcher I've known has been a swell lad.
Oh, ini kuburannya si Milton. Aduh, kasihan banget. Dia orang yang
Duraga's family crypt. How'd they fit 4, 6, 8 people in there?
Orang yang udah ngasih tahu kita kalau ada kontrak di Susan.
What do you want?
This is Beauclair,
Oh.
and everything's peachy. You shall welcome.
Show me.
Oke,
So long.
lanjut ke
I
misi
stock the
berikutnya.
larder of the A witcher I may not be, but I hope it's fine.
Ow! Old Gotish found his way to the Bordello, no doubt.
Pas banget di sini ada
Eat,
fast travel.
drink, and loosen your...
Pergi ke sini.
For you...
Biasa, Roach. Roach. Oh, ini.
Go, go.
Hey,
Hey, over here, please.
Were only my spirit.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble. Of the spider kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
my pay. Let's talk.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
Dikit banget bayarannya. Segini mau nggak ya?
Not an amount I can afford. Perhaps a modest reduction, eh?
Production, oke. Kita kurangin segini.
No. You exaggerate. Take what I offer or I'll find another for the job.
Oh, pelit juga loh. Ya udah nggak apa-apa deh.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Talk to Con
Mountains out of
Villedal.
hills.
Only my spirit.
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Yet I've long awaited this day. So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. It seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Cavere, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a witcher to partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilma, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see, a peristysomac. It captures, likenesses.
A paracesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
My pay.
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes. And I'm prepared to pay a commensurately high fee.
Don't mind if we actually talk about exactly how high that'll be first, do you?
Why ever would I? Please, simply tell me how much you wish to receive.
Katanya tinggi, nggak nyampe 300. Saya minta bayaran maksimal.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Mau ternyata. Ya udah, I'll take the job.
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
I'm afraid we've to await the morn. Proper light, see? It's very important. In the meantime, be my guest at my fire, sir. In fact, I'd be delighted to hear some tales of Witcher life.
The next morning. Kayak SpongeBob.
Well, the wide and wild world beckons. The light now is perfect.
I'm going to save my hands! Watch your stones!
Became
Seems
hunter.
I got the map, so I'll lead. Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings. Believe me, they're overprotective. Oppressively so. I wish...
Sama-sama 90 stamina. Tapi nanti deh
To admire the wildlife,
kita ada
preserve it,
misi
not
escort.
watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something subtler for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Ayo. Panther Slayer. Oh, ada panther di sini.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled.
I've but one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
Heard something. Like a bear.
Udah dapat belum fotonya? Kamu kan tukang foto kan?
Hear that? panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Damn poachers. Snares.
The panther.
Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
You freeing her. A superb image.
Tuh, udah di count tuh. Di free gitu. Tuh.
Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light to that. Oh my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. The Peristysomac has an added lantern. You must look away or it'll blind you.
Peristysomacs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my
Terus
share of
cari
things.
sarang
Wine, nature,
centipede.
painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be
Oh,
rather more
kelabang.
monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife? Shh. Good.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
Ini suaranya nih di bawah nih.
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry.
Cari tempat buat good view. Di mana dong? Di sini mungkin. Kamu mau ngambil foto kan? Sini aja nih.
Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking.
Kurang. View-nya kurang. Coba dari sini nih.
How about here?
I don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot.
Kamu nggak takut? Ini sarang monster loh.
Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
Ayo lo cepetan naik, nanti kena monster, kena centipede nanti.
Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute.
Destroy
Need to
the
think.
nest, flush the giant centipede out.
Vibrations. Gotta
Okay.
send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Wow, wow, gede banget.
Exactly. We've disturbed them enough.
Oh. Bentar, saya harus pakai Irden. Kalau nggak pakai Irden, nggak akan bisa diserang ini monsternya. Udah. Belum gue hit loh. Ya udahlah.
Thank you. Truly magnificent that was. We can move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks.
Lead Count to the place where peacocks live.
I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
Peacocks itu kalau nggak salah merak ya, burung
We're
merak.
close. Eyes in the back of your head.
Oh, suaranya tuh. Mana meraknya? Coba kita ke spot satunya. Hey,
A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
follow Peacock's trail. Mana trailnya? Oh, ini nih, pakai scent, pakai aroma. Terus kemana? Oh, ke sini. Oke.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close.
Oh, itu dia.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher.
Oke. Satu lagi. Tuh foto tuh.
Oh, this'll be a masterpiece.
Tuh foto
Smile,
tuh.
please.
Cheese.
Giant centipedes! Damn it!
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back!
Get up!
Die.
Save me!
Tenang. Ada Witcher di sini. Tenang aja.
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
No need to thank me. Gladly have more contracts like this.
Count's a wonder, ain't he? It's a sad injustice, the misfortune that's touched the family.
Misfortune?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his lass, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's our only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Sure, why not?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francolar.
I'll be by. See ya.
Wait until noon tomorrow and go to the picnic. Ya, nantilah. Saya ada misi apa tadi tuh, lupa lagi. Bukan
Job
yang
is
ini.
like a lady. You can always get a new one. Hey mate.
Ya, sudahlah. Yang lain dulu. Ini dulu deh. No place like home. Pergi ke Corvo Bianco.
Any tidings?
None yet. Rest assured, though, it'll all work out.
Apa sih? Dia minta saya masuk ya? Kalau nggak salah ada misi laba-laba deket sini. Tuh. Kita maju lagi deh. Gila damage-nya. Hati-hati. Wah. Gila damage-nya.
Stench.
Hati-hati. Sampai ke pojok. Oh, finally it's over.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods! And you too, of course.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
Change color mutagen. Gak bisa jual apa-apa di sini.
Time I got back on the path. Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say. One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
Makes sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz. Time I got back on the path. So long.
Terus misi apa lagi ya? Oh iya, mau ke ini. Mau ke Corvo Bianco atau rumah kita sendiri. Dikasih rumah sama si Anna Henrietta. Kalau ada centipede lagi, kayaknya harus dilawan deh. Soalnya saya lagi butuh sesuatu buat sesuatu buat crafting. Mau bikin wolf armor, cuma ini apa sih?
How goes it?
You've the look of a knight. Over there, monsters have come.
Mana?
Hey, with the blades on your back. Help us! Look, monsters all about. You've the look of a knight. Hey, with the blades on
Di
your
sini
back.
ada monster.
Help us!
Dia nunjuknya ke sini sih.
Monsters all about.
Oh iya bener.
Time to end this.
Oh iya ini yang kita butuhin. Yang kita butuhin. Keras. Ini dari depan. Pasti dia muncul lagi. Oh mati. Monster stomach nggak ada. Monster stomach. Saya butuh monster stomach. Nggak ada lagi.
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
Boom. Nah, ketemu dia monster stomach. Nah, berarti kita bisa ke Roach. Apa tuh?
Thank you.
Oke. Iya.
Thank you.
Iya, sama-sama Pak. Hati-hati di jalan.
Go, go.
Kita mampir ke Corvo Bianco. Hey.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basilfauti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Show me around the vineyard.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards. then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Ini si
The
Barnabas
servants'
ini
quarters. I
atau
occupy the
majordomo.
green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Majordomo itu kayak dia tuh kayak apa ya? Kayak pengawalnya Batman gitu.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now either.
Kayak si Alfred. Kitanya ya Batman-nya.
Down below lies your vineyard,
Oh,
where
ini
we grow a
vineyardnya.
strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it
Marvelous.
one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius bull for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Monsieur Bolius, his wife Nina, kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Ya, sekarang kita punya rumah, punya pelayan. Udah jadi orang kaya kita.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Yuk.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa? Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Renovasi,
Mentioned
coba.
the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
5.000, udahlah. Satu kali upgrade dulu.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Nanti dulu deh.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Nanti dulu ya renovasinya ya. Oke, kita mau pergi ke armor dulu. Mau upgrade armor.
Greetings.
Would you grab...
Of course.
Grandmaster. Kok nggak ada sih? Grandmaster Wolfen. Oh, ini kurang. Ini 2 sama ini 1. Nice.
What do you have on offer? Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Tapi warnanya ke reset lagi ya, jadi merah. Padahal kita udah warnain jadi orange. Gak apa-apa lah. Sementara pakai merah dulu.
Stop. Welcome.
Show me where you... So long.
You shan't fight.
Sebelum lanjut misi, saya mau balik lagi ke Velen.
Viva la fête!
Soalnya ini slot upgrade-nya hilang ini, armor sama pedangnya itu lumayan merugikan ya. Jadi saya mau balik lagi ke Velen sebentar. Tepatnya ke sini nih, Upper Mill.
The world's never...
Craft something.
Saya mau enhance protection, kurang Glip of Warding. Glip of Warding. Oh, ini dia. Satu aja lah. Protection. Ininya preservation. Armor table and greenstone bonus never expire.
Thanks. So long.
Oke. Kita balik lagi ke Busan. Saya mau lanjutin misi yang kemana ya misi yang dari Yennefer? Mana ya misi yang dari Yennefer? Nah, ini nih.
Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolnevde, Valley of the Nine.
Map yang Yennefer kirim mana ya? Ini bukan sih?
Site marked on the map's all wet now.
Oh benar.
Summer tour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay.
600 meter.
Need to explore.
Oh, di situ.
Location. Explore the location.
Oke. Roach. Cepat, Roach. We got something to do. Oke, ada question mark lagi. Biasa, anti-pad lagi. Come on. Damn. Bisa banget nih ngejebak.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Aneh banget, nggak bisa ngeklik tuh. Kebiasaan. Nah, baru. Cepat nih sini. Ketularan cyberpunk. Ada nongol dari sini. Aduh. Search the entrance. Udah ya, nggak ada apa-apa lagi di sini ya. Ternyata di tempat sebagus ini masih ada drowner juga. Kirain tuh nggak ada drowner. Woi, kaget, ada samping. Masa iya di tengah air sih? Oh iya bener. Oh. Sebelum kita masuk ke goa, saya mau eksplorasi yang tengah dulu. Biasanya banyak barang-barang gitu. Nah ini nih, lumayan loh, bisa dijual. Hei, drowner. Ini diikutin monster. Oke. Ya, naik lagi deh. Ngisi angin lagi. Oh, inikah tempat masuknya? Wow. Airnya juga ikut ke portal.
Something in Moreau's tomb to activate the entry portal. Wonder what surprises this place has in store.
Search the ruins. Oke, siap.
Planted spikes. Sick sense of humor someone's got.
Ah! Nyangkut tadi. Oh, apa ini? Oh. Kaget cuy. Ada apa lagi nih? Nih, jangan-jangan ada jebakan lagi nih. Oke, tempat tembusnya sama ini.
Blood-soaked. Grave robber was wounded while attempting the climb. Needed to bandage up. Managed to avoid the panthers at least.
Awas, jangan turun, bahaya nih. Profesor Morau Diary. Naik kah? Above soalnya di atas. Nanti panther nongol lagi. Tuh kan.
I just do this. Come on.
Oh. Kosong. Apa ini? Examine.
Course. Locked. Notes I found mentioned 4 protruding stones. Press them somehow. Crossbow maybe? Could try to hit them.
Open the door. Oke, bentar.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Masa iya sih kita rappel ke situ? Nggak mungkin lah. Emangnya Tomb Raider, Prince of Persia.
Not bad. Wouldn't mind having something like that myself.
Masa iya sih? Nearby. Oke, satu slot lagi nih buat ngebukanya. Oh, nggak nyampe. Berarti kita dari sini. Harusnya nyampe ya dari sini ya. Aduh. Awas, jangan sampai jatuh. Nggak nyampe cuy. Gimana dong? Turun nggak mungkin. Pintunya di sini di lock. Oh, coba pakai crossbow. Oh, nice. Pinter juga gue. Aduh, hampir aja lompat tadi. Udah kehabisan akal tadi. Pinter juga gue. Nice.
Interesting as places go. Seems someone put a lot of thought into its design. Should look around.
Wah, ini bahaya nih.
Impressive. It's just decoration or...
Bukan decoration pasti. Oh, what the hell? Nggak mungkin ini decoration, nggak mungkin.
Figured as much.
Yes. Ya, kalau merekanya satu persatu saya nggak masalah.
Great. Portals. This just keeps getting better.
Nah, portalnya yang mana ya? Di misalkan kita masuk dari sini, portalnya ada 3, kiri, kanan, tengah. Coba kiri deh. Oh, tembusnya ke lantai 2. Kalau gitu ke sini. Balik lagi ke lantai 1.
Back where I started.
Kesel. Sama gue juga kesel. Kok pikiran kita bisa sama ya? Dia kesel balik lagi ke lantai 1. Cobalah ke kanan.
Alright, now to find the next portal.
Ini lantai 2. Oh. Balik lagi.
Damn it, back where I started.
Ini bukan. Coba. Bukan. Coba yang ujung sana. Ini jelas bukan, tadi udah. Kok nggak bisa ya? Oh, gitu. Oh, emang dari awal harus ke sini.
Alright, now to find the next portal.
Nah, mana lagi nih yang bener nih? Ini nanti dulu deh. Mungkin, yang di sana, kita lompat. Nah, ini mungkin ini yang bener nih. Nah, cocok.
Must be where Moreau had his lab.
Cocok sekali nih.
Just need to pick an entry.
The 18th of Yule, year 1102. Today I begin my great life's endeavor, one greater and more significant than any I have thus far undertaken, for it relates to me personally, to myself and my son. When 15 years passed, a beast of the forest assaulted me. A witcher came to my aid, saved my life. I could not know that for said salvation, I would in the end pay by relinquishing any say as to my own son's fate. Had I the skill to turn back time, I would have done so, and perished rather than surrender to the Witchers my only son. But as it was, on the day when Jerome was taken, I swore an oath on my honor that I would recover my son. Today, following years of research and preparation, I have at last devised a device that allows me to study mutations. If the gods in their goodness grant me but a bit of favor, I shall find a way to reverse said mutations and restore Jerome to a normal life.
So, Professor wasn't out to enhance Witcher mutations, wanted to reverse them. Wonder if he managed, and if there's anything in it for me. Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Observation number 30. The mutations do not set in at once. Curiously, they do not develop over a span of time. Rather, for a mutation to progress towards completion, the appropriate mutagen must be applied continuously. The subject does not bear this well, but I found a way to make the mutations less taxing, invasive. To the mutagen base, I add the albumin of a mutated giant centipede egg. Stored in a glass terrarium, the eggs do not develop, remain small. The eggs themselves are a sight to behold. Mutated, they are luminescent, emitting a wondrous glow. I can only hope my addition of the albumin will produce no significant side effects. Time will tell. Years of experiments, research, sacrifice, all for naught. I have failed to achieve my defined objective. Each mutation I applied to my subjects proved ineffective when applied to Jerome. What I meant to cure him of his witcherism, that which I meant to restore to him a normal life, only deepened his mutations, further augmented his speed and strength, rendered him yet more inhuman. It seems my son must remain a witcher forever. I have failed. The time has come to abandon this place. Return home to Lydia. She may yet deign to take me back. The contraption and mutagens I leave here, let them wither and crumble, as did my dreams of regaining my son.
So the professor wanted to reverse the mutation's effects. Ended up deepening them. Stroke of luck for me. Could profit from his failure. Crystal for this entry's missing. Might be somewhere. Should look around.
Ini nggak bisa cari kristal yang lain ya?
So, Professor tried to neutralize the effects of Witcher mutations. Only managed to enhance them, though. Used the albumins of giant centipede eggs as his mutagen base. Need to go on an egg hunt.
Nanti, saya cari 2 kristal yang hilang dulu.
The library. Mostly tomes on mutations and genetics.
Nah, kita pasang 2 kristal dulu.
Crystals. Should mount them in the megascope. Missing 2 crystals. Just need to pick an entry.
Observation 22. Despite applying a surfeit of toxic substances, significantly more than usual, the subject displayed no symptoms of overdosing. I believe this to be an effect of the mutations. Thus, a minor success. This mutation should allow Jerome better to tolerate toxicity. Observation 58. Sometimes failure is the catalyst for success. I've discovered a method by which one type of mutagen may be transmuted into another through the addition of certain ingredients. This is a great day for science. In addition, I observed that today's dose of mutagens brought the subject to the brink of death. He then suddenly awoke, revived, his strength renewed. Not wholly, of course, but he did in a sense come back from the edge of death. Whether this is attributable to his mutations or to pure coincidence cannot be ascertained. I must conduct further experiments.
Seen enough.
Sekarang kita nyari giant centipede albumin. Sebentar ya.
Intriguing as machinery goes, but how do I start it up? Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Yes, of course.
Just need to pick an entry.
Udah, ini udah. Gak jadi.
Seen enough.
Inau. Sekarang kita cari giant centipede albumin.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Kita pakai eargun. Racun. Tadi kena
Sorry, need your eggs.
Ya, nggak usah sorry lah. Ini berbahaya soalnya. Dia monster loh, nggak usah sorry. Belum dapat. Lanjut ke lokasi berikutnya. Oh, salah. Ini pasti ada lagi nih.
Come on, come closer.
Kita butuh albuminnya. Oh, ini nih mungkin nih. Dari telurnya. Ini mana sih? Oh, ini nih. Bentar.
Preserved organs. Hope their donors weren't forced to give them up.
Ini beneran mau masuk sini.
Training is machinery in full gear. And how do I start to drop my armor, leave my weapons?
Oh, kudu undress dulu. Jangan pakai weapon sama armor. Ya, coba.
Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
Langsung lemes. Saya mau pakai mutasi yang ini, Conductor of Magic, cuma kekurangan sumber daya ability point cuma 2. Jadi kita skip dulu. Kita lanjut misi yang lain dulu. Leave Profesor Moreo Laboratory. Oke, waktunya pergi.
A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Oh, keluarnya di air. Saya mau misi yang ini, visit Gui Laume in the medic stand.
Come on now.
Greetings.
Karena kita masuk ke kota, jadi kita turun dari kuda dulu, nggak enak soalnya.
Apologize.
You stinky. Unky says if I'm bad, he'll give me to the wind.
Those scars. That gaze. I shiver just looking at them.
Sir Nathan the parent here murdered. And right so honorable, so
Nice death.
Fall. Does the
Let's see where you go. So long.
Here, Master Witcher. Over here.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her. for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand? Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much. Vivian is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much.
Yeah.
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
Yep.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
Hit the red targets. Once more?
Gladly give it another try.
Oh, sama aja. Ya udah.
Once more?
Udahlah, Inaug.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Ayo,
Come with me.
ayo, kemana?
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
Aduh, kayaknya susah ini. Wah, nggak kena. Ini gimana sih? Nah, oh kalau kita itu dapat extra time kalau kena target. Oh iyalah, belajar.
Will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
Ya, coba sekali lagi.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers.
Coba sekali lagi.
Faster.
Gitu ya, jadi pastiin targetnya ada di sebelah kiri kuda kita. biar kena gitu. Yes.
Hey there.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
I've had enough.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Combat training.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me.
Okay.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Hey! By the prophet's weapons! A witcher!
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
It is right and
How
fitting
might I
that
aid
for
you?
honor to Kessa
Sir, we shall cross swords if you'll allow it.
Succumb to death's embrace.
That's enough of that.
No remorse.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Ya, cobalah sekali lagi.
Could probably use some more practice. Usually fight monsters, not knights.
Witcher act always with reason. For honor, sir, we shall cross swords if you'll allow it.
Let us end this, you and I. Go on! No remorse!
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Cukup lah, cukup.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Witcher always with reason.
What? 1, 2, 3, ready or not, here I come!
With the heft of man. Ah!
Like you to crap. So long.
With the heft of man and a mighty cry, I pound steel and watch sparks fly. Ah!
What have you got there? So long.
Wanna go fish in the channel?
Le Bearder wept.
Welcome. Welcome.
Ahoy! Ahoy!
To be born in Toussaint is to be born under a lucky star. Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
Tuh apa ya?
I vow on the love of my lady, whose name I choose not to divulge, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Aneh banget ini armornya. Woi, Sir Geralt Rivia Armor. Ya ini jangan dijual nih kalau udah selesai. Kita bisa simpen di rumah.
Geralt. Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on the job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Not now deh. Not now deh.
Thanks. Another time, maybe.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion, but at the least my eyes are in for a treat. Lady Vivian should appear shortly.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them!
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow. The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red. May the better man win.
Yes, good luck. Merah ya, merah.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt's Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Dapat crossbow.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
Sir Geralt of Rivia.
Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian.
Jar of concealing ointment.
Eyes within thy
Powerful
locks.
magic at
Thy
work
lips
here.
are like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
Yusir.
Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
The flower of chivalry. Strapping lads.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Longfall. Linus of Metina. Rainfarn of Atra. Horm Akaspark of Meikt. Donimir of Troy. Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigiau. Count Tai of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The famed vow of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face Sir Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
The tourney's protector, the maid Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rivia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Checkpoint.
And he's up! With a thunderous roar, whose pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Witcher!
Gak kena lagi.
I must practice even more than that.
Perasaan tadi udah pas. Extra time. Cepat. Ih, ini gimana sih? Ini kan trek, malah ada warga lewat. Aduh, nggak kena.
Oli, accent free.
Hehehe. Aduh, nggak kena lagi. Ini treknya bercabang. Checkpoint pass 9 baru 4. Oke, di depan ada target.
Monsters, wildcats,
Cepat.
I shall be famous one day.
So close! Will he last? Endure and keep pace! A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair
Sir
slip out
Geralt
of
of
my
Rivia
tent.
Saddle.
Would you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost. We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
When I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice!
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1!
Wah, gak kena. Mau kemana lo?
Too late to surrender.
Ayo. Wah, ini harusnya sih berhadapan-hadapan ya, cuma ini karena orang-orangnya aneh jadi kejar-kejaran.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. but do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help, badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that, minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
That grey-domed scoundrel!
All is in order!
Ever-seeking Lady Vivienne!
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Flew off. Worth going after.
Oh, itu burungnya ke sana.
Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Hei, manuk, tungguin manuk. Manuknya ke sana. Hei, manuk. Wakanda forever. Ah. Oh, itu dia manuknya. Hei, terbang lagi dia. Wakanda forever. Ada lagi.
Come on, come closer.
Ada babi. Dia terbang lagi.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Apa tuh? Itu apaan ya? Zombie gitu. Itu apaan? Ih, serem.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot, with no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Why should I guess when you could tell me yourself?
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me.
When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full, but now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation, for I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on the new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you. I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonful will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you'll do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
Ini saya sendiri yang nggak pakai helm. Saya pengen helm racing, nggak apa-apa deh. Pakai helm.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the teams shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath bated. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
Defeat opposing team.
Let us
Ini
begin.
mainnya tim ya, 5 lawan 5.
Race
Kayak main
ruckus.
volley.
Blood, sweat and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
5 lawan 5.
No mercy.
One.
Pathetic.
Let's go to the crayfish.
Come on, come closer.
Hey.
Attack!
And that's just about enough of this toil.
Kamu. Ayo 2 lawan 1.
What? Lost your nerve?
Ayo. Yeah.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Ini pembawa acaranya bagus ya, jadi ada rhyme-nya ngomongnya tuh, ada rimanya. Mati di E, mati di E, mati di I, mati di I. Poetik banget. Kok hitam terus ya? Halo. Oh, loading. Oke. Kirain gamenya ngebug.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes, any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Thank you. Wah, lu gede banget bro, makan apaan lu? Gede banget lu.
Come on, come
Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled,
gede banget ya.
Gregoire de Gorgon.
Gregoire de Gorgon. Wah, pusing.
And now a few words from our sponsor, the Tufo Vineyard. For strong bones
Gede
and
banget
teeth,
ya.
drink Tufo, a wine for your teeth, a wine for your soul.
Makan apaan lu? Makan Indomie sama telur ya, cepet gede.
Geralt of Rivia, this year's champion, a sight to behold. He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail Geralt! Herald! Herald! Herald!
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I have duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems your tense grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witchers see.
Out now!
Udah, lo nurut aja. Yang sabar.
You assured me I could trust you.
Saya nggak ngomong apa-apa, Mbak. Nggak percaya ya?
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true, there must be sacrifices. Very well. Let us go. This is the place.
Dah. Kok tiba-tiba inventory penuh? Ya. Gimana ini? Ya, terpaksa deh jalan lambat. Kayaknya kita pakai Witcher gear deh. Kan udah selesai lombanya.
Oh no! A panther
Stand back. I'll take care of this.
Wih.
Come on. Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment? Of the stigma of being a freak, a monster? 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Kelt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat.
Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muna Gandrau, Muna Finerat. Muana Gandrau, Muana Finerat.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenford, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me. To help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Yuk kita balik lagi ke Guillaume. Hey Roach, kamu tuh punya saddle baru kalau nggak salah. Sir Geralt of Rivia saddle. Nah ini yang dipakai. Ah kan bagus warnanya.
That's it, Roach. Faster. Go, go.
Kalau udah lewat jembatan kecil macet.
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend, philosopher too, I guess, amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Ya. Saya mau pulang dulu ke Porto Bianco. Mau naruh barang.
Here, kitty. Wow.
Nih udah suasananya udah hidup ya. Udah banyak pekerja di rumah kita.
Oh, a bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
But a few drops of wine, and lo and behold, I see better.
Kayaknya masih mending Felin crossbow deh. Ininya kita gantung aja. Pedang Geralt of Rivia. Di sini ada tempat crossbow nggak ya? Biar sekalian dipajang gitu. Oh, perisai Geralt of Rivia. Oke. Gak ada tempat crossbow ya? Kirain tuh ada gitu. Coba kita ambil. Bentar. Barangkali di atas ada. Gak ada. Coba saya ambil. Bukan. Saya ambil armor kucing nih. Felin, Viper, Felin. Kita taruh buat pajangan, buat hiasan. Bukan. Nah, gitu dong. Terus pedang Felinnya kita simpan lagi di sini. Oh, gantian. Oke. Terus pajang apa lagi ya? Armor pertama kali kita main gamenya. Ini kenangan banget nih. Hunting. Ini memorable banget nih armornya nih. Pedangnya juga deh sekalian. Viper. Ini pedangnya si itu. Pedangnya si Witcher yang apa? Yang itu dari Skull Cap. Simpen di sini deh. Bukan. Nah, ini memorable banget nih awal pertama kali kita main gamenya. Terus taruh pedang lagi di mana ya? Ada tempat pedang lagi gak sih? Nanggung satu lagi gitu. Oh, ini nih, ada nih di sini. Ini mah trofi. Udah kali ya. Di sini kita nggak bisa nyimpan apa-apa lagi. Ya udah deh, kita sementara simpen di stash dulu. Ada lagi soalnya. Viper Steel. Ini juga kita simpen aja. Geralt Rivia crossbow. Masih prefer yang Felin. Oke. Untuk streamingnya kita cukupin sampai di sini dulu aja. Sampai ketemu di video berikutnya. Thank you.